wall is so plain. Then you move this one over so y'all can see how just beautiful it is. There we go. Who's that? Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Maddie, and I'm back with another video. Pow, pow! Woo! I tweeted out a while back, hashtag one-word stories, and y'all sent me a bunch of one words. Basically, what I decided to do with these one words is I'm going to look at a word. I'm going to tell you a story that comes to my mind that's happened to me about that word, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Basically, story time on cocaine. Like a lot of cocaine. Oh, the shade. Oh, the shade. Crevice. Very first show, very first meet and greet of my first tour ever. Me and Dylan thought we're doing a meet and greet right next to each other. We were standing on like this red carpet, and it ended up bunching up into these little like hills. So he had two little hills bunched up like this, and it left a little dip in the middle. I also had two hills bunched up that left a little dip in the middle. So he looks down, he goes, "Dang, Maddie, your crevice is pretty large." And I was like, "Dang, Dylan, your crevice is pretty tight." We ended up talking about crevices for the entire meet and greet. I would go into his crevice, he would hop right into my crevice every once in a while. He'd be like, "Oh, Maddie, I'm inside your crevice," and I would be like, "Oh my god." Later on broadcast, we were talking about crevices. No one got what we were talking about. What we kept saying, we were like, "Oh, Snooki has a really freaking large crevice, I bet." If you haven't got what a crevice is by now, then you can end the video. Taco Bell. So this one time, me and my best friend Bella went to sleep around 8:30, woke up around 2 a.m. and was like, wow, we're hungry. Spent about an hour trying to find a 24-hour Taco Bell place. I knew of a Taco Bell place that was 24 hours, but it was all the way out where Sam lived, which was North Hollywood, and it took like 45 minutes to Uber there. Finally, I ended up calling Alex and Sam, and I was like, "Hey, do y'all know another 24-hour Taco Bell place?" And they were like, "No, this is the only one we know of." And they were like, "Oh, hey, we're at Crave. Come by. We'll drop you off at Taco Bell." So me and Bella, you wanna go? You wanna go? So me and Bella end up Ubering to Crave, and lo and behold, Sam is there, Alex is there, and Morgan, Charisma, is there. So we hang out with them for a little bit, run by Taco Bell, get a ton of food. Then we go back to Sam's place and watch Fast and Furious 2. By that time it was 6 a.m. We Ubered back and went to sleep. That was one of the best adventures I've ever had, so. Latex. So it's one time in PE, you had to use one of those stretchy things. Y'all know those rubber bands you use, resistance bands, and you're like, wow, yeah. Do you seriously want to fight me right now? Those latex bands. This one girl was allergic to latex. She explained to the coach she was allergic to latex and she couldn't use the bands. So the coach gave her a non-latex band. This girl had ended up starting a rumor about me about a year ago, and I hold grudges. So she had to go up to the bathroom, and I decided that I wanted her band and not mine. So while she was gone, I ended up switching our bands. She came back, started using the latex band, and she was still allergic to latex. Chicken! So this one time I was cooking dinner and I was cooking chicken breasts, and my sister runs in and yells, "Oh my god, I love chicken boobies." You know, I don't really like this shirt too much. Do I have another cooler shirt I could wear somewhere maybe? Do I have another shirt? That's my name on it. Oh, where can you get this really cool shirt, Maddie? Oh, same place you can get these really cool posters. Merchjunkie.com. Buy them today. Ow, ducks. So one time when I was like 11 years old, I went to the zoo. And in my zoo, we had an entire cage of birds that you could walk in and feed the birds. So on the ground, there were little ducks walking around behind this little fence so they didn't like bite you. And I decided to feed one of these ducks because they want food too. So just kind of lean over, feed the duck, and then I scream because a duck latched onto my toe. I kicked the duck off and I ran out of that bird cage, and I never fed ducks again. Never again. You now. I don't know why, but the only story I can think of is my first ever you now that went a little bit like this. Are we live? Oh my god, thank you so much. You're beautiful too. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the likes. Oh my god, you're so kind. Oh my god, there's 4 people in here. Oh my god, hi everybody. Oh my god, you're so pretty too. Thank you. Hopefully I've gotten a bit better than that. Phone. One time when I was like in 6th grade, I had just gotten a phone. It was a slide phone. It was super cool. I was the swaggiest kid out there. And all of a sudden I lost it. I had no idea where it went. Get this. 6 months go by and I finally found it. I wasn't really a girly girl. I didn't wear jewelry. I didn't wear makeup. Nothing like that. The day I lost my phone, I had decided to wear a necklace. The day I found my phone, I decided to wear a ring. So I opened this little jewelry box that I hadn't opened in 6 months, you know, breathe off the dusts. I open it, lo and behold, my phone is sitting there, dead as hell. Weed. Weed! In 5th grade, me and my friends used to play on the playground a lot. There were these weeds, like actual weeds growing out of the ground. They were like these little flowers, these purple flower bushes. And we discovered if you pull a little flower off of it and suck on the end of it, a little like nectar would come out and it tasted like honey. So what we ended up doing was gathering a bunch of those purple flowers, sitting on top of the monkey bars and ate them. And when people asked what we were doing, we told them we were eating weed. The teachers did not like that one bit. But one time I was at Digi Dallas and I had decided to go to the lobby to meet a lot of supporters. So they were about to get kicked out, so I ended up going down there, talking to them for a bit. And when they first saw me, they didn't say hi. They got on their knees. 5, 6, 10 girls got on their knees right behind me and was like, praise the booty. We should get some accessories up in here. Do we have accessories? It's lit. I'm just doing me. My favorite. Hashtag Bobster. If you want these bracelets and this shirt and these posters, go to merchjunkie.com, click on Maddie Wellborn and buy them all for super cheap. I almost just stepped on a thumbtack. We can hang up my last poster. There we go. School. So this one time in school, there was a roast day. Basically what happened was someone called someone out in my school on Twitter, got a ton of favorites on it, and it became National SV Roast Day. There was no chill. Everyone in my school started calling everyone out on Twitter for everything bad they've ever done. Then the fights started happening. Fights in the hallway after every single period. It was like a zoo. This shizness went from Twitter straight to real life. They ended up having to call the cops. The cops were watching all day, but the roasting on Twitter just kept going. Trampoline. So it was one time in like 6th grade, we were jumping on the trampoline, me and my best friend Anne. This trampoline was probably like 2 years old. It had been sitting out in the weather for a while. It was kind of a little broken. So we're jumping on the trampoline at like 2 in the morning, and all of a sudden Anne just disappears. And this poor child had jumped straight through the trampoline. What happened was the floor of the trampoline was so worn down that she literally jumped a hole in it, jumped into that hole, made a bigger hole, fell through, and I just kept jumping. But she was okay. Grant. I have way too many stories about Grant, but one that comes to mind. This one time we were all in the back room of the tour bus just kind of chilling, and Grant wasn't there. Who knows where he was? We never do. So Grant decides to walk in the door and we're all like, oh hey Grant, what's up? He's like, oh hi, I just need to get in the closet real quick. And we're like, so Grant opens the closet, gets in, closes the closet, and we hear kind of a rumbling noise. And he gets out, closes the door, and says, don't open that door. And someone opened the door. As soon as they opened the door, we all came to the conclusion that Grant came into the closet just to fart and leave. That's all the stories I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, let me know by giving it a big old thumbs up. And I'll do one again because this is kind of fun. On a real note though, if you do want any of this merch, it is going quickly, so go to merchjunkie.com, link in the description. Go click on my name, you can get a bundle, you can get all these 3 bracelets, those 3 posters, and this shirt for $45. Keep in mind, one shirt on tour is almost $45. So go grab your merch while you still can. If you haven't already, follow all my social medias that are down in the description. You know the drill. Other than that, have an awesome day, an awesome week. Don't forget to stay storytelling. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Bye.